Building, what up, though? The CJ Does It All podcast. We're here again in the compound.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we was just talking about this chat. What was it called? Chat GPT.
Yeah, the Chat GPT.
Hey, man, explain this Chat GPT real quick, cause I'm definitely curious.
I'm actually just learning about it the past few weeks.
Simple.
A simple explanation: it's an AI technology that you can interface with, and you ask it questions, right? So you can ask it what you want. The example they had on the website, I believe, a guy asked it, I can't basically fix the error on this code. How do I fix it?
Like a computer code error.
Right, like coding. And ChatGPT said basically, I don't know how to do it. What is coding? Like you gotta explain further. And then he asked it again. He like, I can't seem to get past. It's not showing me an error, but he knows an error in there. So the ChatGPT then comes back and says basically the same thing. Um, I don't really know what coding is, blah blah blah. But then it gives him the answer of how to fix the error in the coding.
Mm.
So you can train it to do whatever you want. You know what I mean? I heard a little kid.
It was trying to get more information from him anyway.
Exactly.
It was trying to like, well, I need more information to figure out figure out what it is.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
Exactly.
Like, bro, if having Chat GPT in high school, oh man,
Man,
bro,
doing homework.
we
What is
wouldn't.
y equals mx plus b?
I guarantee you, we wouldn't have had 23 ineligible players at Ypsilanti High School.
Man.
It's like, nah.
Hey,
But dog, that's crazy. Like where you could just get answers.
mm-hmm.
Like how can I make $20,000 today, right now, legally? And then it just do all the random AI search. Here you
Right.
go.
It probably got too many answers
Yeah, you're
nowadays.
gonna have like 1,000 different answers, but maybe some. Well, it's possibly. So, do you think it's um, a better version? The idea of Chat GPT is going to be better than Google search.
Yeah, Google. I think Google about to be done for.
Really?
I ain't gonna hold you.
You
And
think Google is going to be dethroned when
yeah,
it comes down to research?
I ain't gonna say you
Hey
heard it
man,
here.
that's tough.
I ain't gonna say you heard it here first. You probably heard it here first though.
Not saying that any company can't be dethroned, because I don't think there's any kingdom from the beginning of the time that has still been alive and thriving right now. Or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, when I say dethroned, I don't mean they just go be thrown down to peasants. They gonna be
You
it's a
know,
step down. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be number one. They gonna be number two. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. I
mm,
believe because yeah, this ChatGPT is different, bro.
you'll be able. So it's basically like a. You ever seen the movie like Smart House back in the day?
Yes, I used to love that movie. The
Where
little
they.
Disney movie.
Oh, not. Is that the movie where they got trapped inside the house?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
the
locked
house
them
was
in.
going
Didn't want to let them go.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to have a house like that in the future. Hey,
Shit.
we almost there.
We damn near there.
We there. If
We
you got the
damn near
money, you
there.
really there.
You can control your lights. You could control everything on your phone. I
Yeah,
mean, you still have control, but some people like automation. They like when I walk in the kitchen at 7:30, I want my radio to start playing jazz. Like they have things programmed. Like
yeah.
that's you know what I
Doing
mean.
a morning ritual or routine or whatever you want to call it. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any morning rituals that technology helps you with?
Um, to be honest, I don't think so. Cause
Besides the alarm clock?
I'll tell you my routine. First thing I do when I wake up, I get up. Of course, I brush my teeth but I brush my teeth with my opposite hand.
Mm.
Um, then well, first actually, I make sure I smile.
Wait.
That's the first thing I do. I make sure I smile.
We smile. The very first thing is smiling.
Yeah, I
Why?
smile. They say because when you smile, it let off some like I want to say endorphins or something in your brain. Um, it just makes you feel better. Like,
I
you
can.
know, make a long story short,
Yeah.
it makes you feel better. And same thing with brushing your teeth with the opposite hand. It kind of do something uh, similar, but it don't make you feel better. It's more so um, getting that brain working. Like it's kind of
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, getting out of that routine, kind of getting out of the program and training your brain.
To do something different.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Is that something you recently start practicing, or is that
Yeah.
something you've been?
No, I just heard it somewhere, did a little research. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start adding this stuff. And if I don't take a shower the night before, um, take a cold shower.
Cold shower? You? I can't do no cold
Yeah,
shower, bro.
look up the health benefits of taking a cold shower.
Really?
Everything
It's
I do is for
health.
everything. Even if it's brain health, then I do uh, 20 push-ups. Just to get my, I don't know. I just like doing 20 push-ups, get the blood flowing. Um,
You doing 20 push-ups right? Like
Not
wake up.
right after all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm up.
Yeah.
I make my bed so I can feel like I completed one task for the day
Okay.
and kind of get you going. Like it just make you feel better. Come in your room, it's look clean.
For sure. For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Bro, my wife got OCD. Our house has the only thing that is somewhat moderately junky is the basement. Outside of that, like she be like, nigga, you better clean up after yourself.
Yeah.
Then she be on tit. Like when I wake up in the morning, first thing, of course, pray. Then get a quick word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just start getting my day going. And then I'm actually starting to twitch. So I've been
Oh
twitching.
yeah, yeah.
So five a.m. The reason why I'm doing 5 a.m. is I'm targeting the market of hardworking people.
Okay.
People who tune into the Twitch, you know what I mean? It's a live stream. You have
Yeah.
to catch it live. I don't want to post the episodes. I'm trying to build value. And you actually waking up early morning, like for you to do all of that, wake up early morning just to listen to the show, there has to be value there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that, I'm providing enough value in the morning. So check out the Twitch, twitch.com/JDXJ. But
Okay.
outside of that, once I get done doing that, then do a quick edit and then song about the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, usually that's the morning ritual right now.
Uh-huh.
For me. Then of course you got to work out.
You look, I didn't even get into the. I still gotta meditate, pray,
Oh man.
and then I'm about to add something else. Um,
So
I'm
how
gonna-
long does your morning like? How long does it take for you to get through everything?
Probably like an hour.
Okay, that ain't bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting up instead of just laying in my bed scrolling through my phone. I've been doing,
Mm,
trying to
for
do
sure.
something. You know what I mean? I seen something. It sound crazy, but they say you supposed to like hang upside down for like 3 minutes every day. Like
Really.
I don't know, something about the blood flowing like to your brain that like helps. I don't know exactly. I literally just learned it like yesterday, so I'm about to do a little bit more research. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
check
Because
that
I'm
out.
I'm curious to know. So blood running, seems like it would make sense possibly. I don't know. I don't know what the benefits would be. Like if I lay my head back, I don't know. No, you talking about like
No, like
if you
upside
laying on your
down,
back
like
on the bed and your head is like this on the edge of the bed.
yeah.
Okay.
No, you got to do it more so either on a handstand, like you look up against the wall,
Oh, niggas ain't doing no
or you
hands.
got to have somebody hold you.
Nigga, I will put a big ass hole in the wall with a headstand.
It's a company. They got a tool. It's kind of like this stool right here, but it's like a hole. And it's
Oh,
something you
for
can
real?
hold
It keeps
yourself.
you in place?
Yeah, it's for that because
That's
yeah,
crazy.
people. That's why I said it's a whole market for this. Like people.
Really?
Yes,
You won't be doing this shit for no reason.
man. So yeah, something to definitely check out. So what's going on today? Like,
I mean,
what you want to
well,
get into?
a couple of things. I mean, do you pay attention to or have an idea who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah, the top G. No,
Yeah,
I'm
the
playing.
top G, top G. What?
When I heard that, I was dying. I'm like, dog, what?
So yeah, this guy is he recently got arrested, and people say that it's unjust.
Yeah,
Do you have any insight? Did you look into the situation at all, or not really?
I actually have. Trying to think. I seen a video beforehand. Cause it's something to do with some girl, whatever, in the UK or whatever.
Yeah.
And I seen a video. I guess Andrew Tate talking about the girl saying she's gonna try to set me up. And he was telling her what he was telling the story exactly what happened,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the opposite of what she's saying. And I guess he fought the case for 4 years. He said she had no evidence. He had a mountain of evidence. All she had was word of mouth, but he ended up winning the case.
That was at the rape case or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
or
what
some
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
right, but this is the same thing. I guess he's locking up for her. And
Similar thing.
no, it's the same thing. Like with the girl, it's the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I guess with additional stuff. With you know what I'm saying. But
It's,
he said this was gonna happen, so I'm like,
but
it's
he
kind
said
of
it's the Matrix though. Do you believe in the Matrix? Or
not
do you believe in the concept? It
not
may not be called the Matrix.
yeah, not in the sense that he's saying. I believe in the matrix that we're living in. This is a matrix,
Mm-hmm.
but he's talking about secret society.
Yeah.
That's who he's. I think he's referring to,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we know we got secret societies. Freemasons is secret society. They just not. It's secret. They still secret. We don't know what they be talking about. They meetings. You know what I'm saying?
True.
We just know they Masons,
Yeah. True.
Freemasons or whatever.
True.
So
You don't know shit about them, but they're Masons.
exactly, the United States of America was set up on Freemasonry. This country. So
So do you think in the concept? Well, do you think he's being held up by possibly a secret society, or you know what I mean? Like, is that a possibility
it is, but I don't want to, say
to assume, jump to
right
conclusions?
exactly without all the evidence of what's gonna come out in court, and
True.
also we don't know how they get down in them international countries.
True. That
We know what America do, so I can't imagine what the other countries do.
for sure. For sure. I mean, I don't put nothing past anyone anyway. So in my
Exactly,
eyes,
exactly.
if he's accused of it and if it's a possibility he's guilty of it, then I don't put it past him. You know what I mean? But if
Yeah.
it's a possibility he's innocent, if there's a possibility he's innocent and if he's just being held up, I don't think it's necessary. Like, let's say, for example,
Hmm.
he actually is innocent.
Yeah,
Like, he actually didn't do any crime. Da da da. If that is the case, I still don't think like it's a secret society. I think there may be individuals in place that's getting pressure
hmm
from the government or like from you know whoever does not like Andrew Tate in business.
yeah.
They probably putting pressure on Romania, like, hey, you guys need to get
That
this guy.
that seems
I can see
feasible as
that.
well. Yeah, that definitely sounds feasible.
I could definitely see that, being the case. But the Matrix or a secret society, I don't know.
But I believe there's definitely secret societies in America, especially of elite people.
Okay. Now, do you think there's with secret societies? Do you think there's secret societies that can cause major harm or major good?
Yeah, anybody with too much power, that's history has shown that's never good. People with power tend to abuse it. It's like
Mm.
almost human nature for.
You hit the damn nail on the head. You said it's almost human nature for
It's almost like
yeah. As soon as they get too much power, too much control, it's like I can control all the pieces on the board.
it's like something in their brain go like, man, I can do what the fuck I want. I don't care what color you is. Everybody got that.
Yeah, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? No matter what culture, but it would be great if everybody would be humble and understood. Like it's an abundance of everything we need out here. Like
Mm-hmm. Facts. It's everything. It's just actually being able to put in the work. It's just that the work take time.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And not everybody wants to wait. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to have everything right now.
Hmm.
Like I realize, like everything don't come right now. You just gotta enjoy the journey.
Exactly, the marathon journey, the whatever.
Yeah, man. Like at the end of the day, nobody's trying to, like, like I look at it like this. Like we like get this opportunity to do the podcast and get our shit off,
Yeah,
but it's like these are just reps too for when we are at bigger platforms, bigger stages.
yeah, exactly,
You know what I mean? This we just
exactly.
putting forth the groundwork. So I think you know what I mean. In anything, that's the goal. That's the main thing, man. Outside of that, we got Dang, what else is going on in today's news? Hold on.
The Young Thug case,
Oh man, snitching. You think?
man.
You think? I think gangster rap gonna change forever
I
after
hope
this.
so, but
I think it
I
is.
doubt it.
I think I. Here's why. It's because the YSL case has like it's crazy how life goes, right?
Yeah,
6ix9ine happened first, then YSL. Could you imagine if it was the other way around? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Could you imagine if it was YSL first and then 6ix9ine?
6ix9ine wouldn't have made it
Yeah, I mean, like, well, I don't even know if he.
because it
It
was
wouldn't
too
have been.
blatant.
It probably would have been less of a blow. Well, you know what? No, no, no. It's not even that. People still would have killed YSL, but it's because people killed 6ix9ine first, and now YSL did it. They don't want to kill YSL because they got too many ties,
Yeah,
like rappers and people in publicity. I mean, I could be wrong, but
but yeah, a lot of them in the streets too. So that's probably why too. They really not people in the public eye. And 6ix9ine was just so blatant when he was like, he was in your
yeah,
face with it,
oh,
like
bro, yeah, he was being an asshole snitching. But that's the thing, like 6ix9ine, I guess in the case, everything was happening to him, but in YSL's case, allegedly, Young Thug was the head of everything.
yeah.
Do you think you know? Do you think this is actually good for black culture that this is happening?
I would say it's good to the extent of it show you the real behind the street stuff.
Mm.
Because a lot of rappers they glorify even Thug. He talked about he could smell a rat. Well, we see that was a lie. Not to be, you know what I'm saying? Not to be funny, but for real,
For sure. But that's
people.
what I mean. So like, I think there's good coming out of it.
Yeah, when people
It's never good for someone to go to jail, but
exactly, we never want no
we
black
don't want
man to go to
nobody to go to
jail.
jail.
That's slavery. We don't never want y'all to go there. But
I feel like this is just a very valuable lesson for
the youth, the younger people,
they were like, because at the end of the day, I think it proves that nobody is really loyal.
exactly all that gang shit.
Nobody's really loyal,
Shouldn't
bro.
you go to jail? You just by yourself.
Yeah, like nobody's really loyal to the degree of like. At the end of the day, if they never went through a situation with you where the loyalty is actually tested, you
Yeah.
can't assume that they won't snitch on you.
Exactly.
Like if you ain't like, for example, if we ran a gang and we got caught and we both ain't snitched, but we went to jail, did the time, came back out, and was back out here doing the same shit.
Yeah.
At least I know we ain't gonna say shit because we went through it.
Yeah.
I can't sit here and say that you ain't gonna snitch and we doing criminal activity and we never went to jail before. We never went through the court system before. We never fought a case together.
Or even that, y'all never even sat down and had a conversation. Like, look, if we get jammed up, this is what we all go do. You know what I'm saying?
See, it's easy to say that you had that conversation like beforehand.
Yeah.
You know what
Till
I
them
mean?
charges hit, nigga get to tell you, nigga, you ain't never gonna see your daughter, nigga, when she get home. Nigga like Charleston White tell you gonna fuck your daughter, nigga. Okay, you better not do that, cause that is real, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like all these men got kids out here, and the thought of that I won't ever be able to see them while they're growing up,
Man,
bro. I'm sorry. There is if I have a child, there is very, 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 very few things in life that I'm gonna go to jail for to miss out on their childhood. That's just the reality, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think people who have expectations that they bro or they gang member, whatever the case may be, is gonna actually do that for them. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb to think that you know someone is gonna be that loyal to you, more loyal to you than they own kids. If some shit go down, hell nah, bro. You gotta go.
Yep.
Especially if they don't want me, they want you too.
Exactly. But it was a biker game, a biker gang in Waco.
That's a
That
white biker gang, wasn't it?
yeah,
Ain't nobody told,
nobody told, and they was rivals.
bro. That's crazy.
Right, but they ended up shooting some police, and police shot them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody was quiet.
yeah,
That don't never happen
bro. Never happens. I mean, not within
with us
us.
anymore. At least it did back in the day.
Yeah, for sure.
It was rare because people was telling back then too. They tried to act like they wasn't snitching back then.
But you gotta think about who you snitching on too, though.
Exactly.
It's about who you snitching on. Am I snitching on my cousin or my blood brother? Like cousin. All right, bro. You gonna have to go sit down. You gonna have to go sit down. My brother. Now I might actually really consider it.
But
My friend. Fuck out of here. Nigga, go. Hey, yeah, that nigga Thug did it. I'm sorry.
duh, he done told on Thug.
That's what everyone did.
My thing is right. What is snitching? Snitching is not somebody who's a civilian, a old lady who you shot somebody in front of her house. She just happened to see and she called the police and tell them. That is not snitching.
Yeah.
Snitching is if me and you do a crime together,
Exactly.
and the police got you, and you like, hey, Smooth, they got us. Come on out, nigga. They got us, boy. Nigga, that's snitching, nigga.
Hey, they only see me. They don't see you.
Right?
Hey.
Damn, they done got us. Come on out, bro. Come on out.
They don't even know you there.
Right, they finna send the dogs. He lying and shit. They finna send the dogs.
Oh, bro. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So everything can be viewed as snitching negatively. I should say that. Well, let me ask you this: you think people should still listen to his music?
I mean, if they want to, you can listen to whoever the hell you want. It's a free country. Ain't nobody gonna know you listen to.
You know what
I
far
know-
as the black culture, you think they'll be accepting to?
Some people, but then they gonna be like it was, previous to when he came out. Before I should say when he went in.
For sure. Well, here's the thing, because I think they only had Gunna and Thug on what Thug had in the car. Is what Gunna said. You
Wait,
heard?
what he said?
He said that he basically acknowledged that the guns and the drugs that was in the car when he was with Thug wasn't his.
Oh yeah, he snitched. Yeah, he definitely snitched.
So, but the thing is that because of that, do you like?
But at the same time, I'm sorry to cut your wisdom, but
No, go ahead.
if me and you get caught, right, and it's my gun, me personally,
I'm gonna be like,
I don't care who it is. This is my shit. I'm a man up. I'm not gonna have nobody else go to jail unless I just don't fuck with you.
facts.
Then I don't care. But at the same time, if you ain't gonna say nothing, you the other dude, it's kind of hard to be like, was that your gun? And this nigga just looking like. But if y'all both don't say nothing, then what's gonna happen?
But that's the thing too.
Somebody go end up breaking, right?
Yeah.
At some point, I think.
Is that a conversation that you have though? Like with your man's before, like, yo, I got a gun and some drugs in the car.
Yeah.
Like, do you let them know ahead of time?
Yeah, you got to.
Like,
All my homies back in the day used to tell me like, "Hey, I got the gun on me," or you know what I'm saying. So they get in the car, I got it on me. I'm like, okay, so you know how to drive. You know what I'm saying? You're driving crazy.
so, but it's like, so you take the risk at that point.
Yeah.
So if you know, but what if you don't know? What if your man's don't let you know, and it's a blicky in the car, and he got some dope on him?
And y'all get pulled over.
Yeah, I get pulled
and they
over,
find it,
and he ain't seen shit.
and they ask you first, I'm like, who's it? You go, well, I didn't know it was in my car. They go charge you most likely because it's your car.
Well, yeah, they're gonna charge him most because car, but they can also charge the individual in the car too. I mean, I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, I think in that case they charge the person who was driving.
Who's
so,
driving? Yeah.
Because it's or whoever owns the car, I should say, even if you're in the passenger seat. But they gonna take somebody for it. So somebody gonna have to say something, or they gonna just pick one.
If I'm not, I think
I
they
think
could take both of them down.
I think they used to call that pick a nigga. No, I'm playing.
I feel like they could take both of them down damn near. If you in the car with drugs in the car, nobody claims it, then y'all both go down for it. Comment. Let us know.
Right.
Let us know.
Attorneys, even if you're an internet
attorneys, officers, whatever, whoever out there know the law.
We love y'all.
Yeah, man. The whole YSL case is it's crazy, but I think it is actually there's gonna be good things to come from it.
But yeah, people been telling forever. Shit, I didn't grew up with people that nigga told on my auntie. So,
oh
like,
damn! Can you give details?
Um,
Maybe not.
Not like my family. It was like my stepdad's family.
Okay.
Somebody from his family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this as a kid until I got older, and then you know what I'm saying.
And it came out
right. I'm like, oh man, y'all done had me around this nigga. Not saying he wasn't a good person or nothing, but nigga is annoying though. I ain't gonna hold. Anybody from the Ridge, y'all gonna know who I'm talking about.
It's a little snitch. Older, younger.
Yeah, he old. He old.
He OG. He old head.
He old as hell.
Then, cause to be honest with you, at least I don't recall any. Do you recall anyone, like locally, that snitched and they got out and niggas talked about it? I feel like I don't ever hear those stories unless it's famous people.
To be honest, I haven't kept up with stuff like that in a long time.
True.
It probably been at least like 10 plus years. But trying to think.
But that's the thing. Like,
I mean, I'm sure it has. People talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
true.
Yeah, people definitely talk about. Yeah, it's definitely been people locally.
But
a lot of them.
But typically, if it's not a famous person, right, and it's a gang activity, get swooped up, and they want the main person.
Saying goofy ass words like morning, morning. Y'all still walking around talking about good morning. I be ready to slap the shit out of motherfuckers say that to me. I'm like, man, who the fuck is you talking to? No lie. I go live, somebody say, I HAT something, I be ready to hang up on them.
Man.
I be ready to cuss them out so bad. All type of profanity finna come out of my mouth. Like, hold on. Don't be motherfucking cursing around me. That's a curse, nigga.
White.
If you say you HATE something, nigga, that's a curse. Bitch, pussy, shit, hoe, damn, asshole, wet coochie crops, whatever you want to say. Motherfucker, bitch, ass wipes. None of that's not curses. That's profanity.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Shit, bitch, damn, and all those words in the English language. Damn is an actual word they use, like a beaver dam.
Like a beaver.
A bitch is a fucking female dog. A hoe is a garden tool. And a motherfucker is just a mother and what's a fucker, right? So you can't really say what a fucker is, but we know that first part, mother. Right? Those are not curse words. Let's wake up. I feel like Spike Lee, nigga. You better go watch some old Spike Lee movies. Every movie was like, wake up. Wake y'all ass up out there. That's not curse words, man. That's profanity. And every word that's considered profanity is an actual regular word in their goddamn dictionary.
Okay.
A curse is when you say good morning. Now I just cursed you because I told you a good morning. And morning only mean one motherfucking thing. To mourn as in bad energy. Bad energy. So if you walk up to me and you say good morning, you wishing me a bad motherfucking day, and I just might uppercut the shit out your ass.
Shit might uppercut the shit.
And if I don't uppercut you, I'm gonna give you a raw ass energy to make you be like, damn, what I say. Like, don't come over here spell casting around me. And when you understand the power of words, you will take that shit out your dictionary. When I took HAT out my dictionary, and I took motherfucking like words like morning out my dictionary, boy, so many blessings flow. Cause it's energy behind those words. Those are curses, man. That's a curse. That's a curse, man. Literally, man.
He ain't playing.
So
The English language is a curse.
My initial thought is that with the morning part, like I always think it's in spirit of. And what I mean is that like in spirit of, I could say something,
Yeah.
but don't really mean well behind it. Like, I hope you have a good day. Knowing damn well I don't hope you have a good day. You know, so I think context means everything when it comes down to wording. Because if you take the context away from, like,
you mean more so like intentions?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
but at the same time, people who do magic, you know, it don't matter
Oh
if you know
my
what you're
gosh,
saying or not. If you said a fucking spell, it's a spell. Either way, you just don't know you're doing it. But also, to make the shit work, you have to have intentions behind it. So you know what I'm saying?
True, you do gotta have intentions behind it, but it's all about what actually. See, I put it this way. Here's what I believe. I believe that I don't care who the individual is. There's not a person that can curse me and it be meaningful to me. Because at the end of the day, like I am gonna have the control mind frame of like, okay, what I believe. Like they can say whatever they want. Mm-hmm. They can tell me to go to hell. I think that's the worst curse. That's the worst curse. That's the actual curse. It's going to hell. It's damning someone to hell. It's a curse to me. Like that's actually cursing. Is go to hell.
But some will argue ain't no such thing as hell. That was just something they made up to scare us. But we can get back to the video. We can talk about that. That's just something for y'all to think about.
Words got all these goddamn meanings. How the fuck we got will, and will? Make up y'all mind what this shit mean. Make up y'all mind. How the fuck we got C, and C? What the fuck? What is all that about? How the fuck we got one word that got 3 different meanings? You can't do that shit with nothing in nature. If it's a tree, it's a tree, nigga. If it's an ant, it's an ant, nigga. Yep. If it's a bee, it's a bee, man. If it's a river, it's a river, man. But we gave they ass the English language, and you got all these fucking 1,000 different meanings for one word, and you never question why. You never.
I ain't killing me with this.
Tomorrow. Let's wake up tonight.
So, hey, this is funny. Hey, this is a good video. Damn, I don't want to do no long ass mirror lecture. But what he said on that last point, he said
saying goofy ass words like river, it's a river, man. But we gave they ass the English language, and you got all these fucking 1,000 different meanings for one word, and you never question why. You never wonder why. Let's wake up today, not tomorrow. Let's wake up tonight.
Tonight.
So if he says there's 1,000 different meanings for one word, but I look at like most people know the English, or I would say the English language is probably the most popular because it's the most simple. Yeah, I think the English language is just simple, and of course there's like C, then you got the actual C. You know what I mean? Like, there just because there's similarities don't mean it's the same thing.
You're right, but the other languages, it ain't that complicated. That shit just one thing. That's what he's saying.
True, but do you think other languages are actually more complicated to learn though?
Some more than others. Spanish not that hard to learn.
I guess it just depends on the language. But I just know at least the English language. Like if you go to like Hebrew and Greek, like there's so many different definitions, or not different definitions, but
I, uh,
I look at it like this.
that's an American point of view though, because
Okay.
people from all these other countries, they all speak, not all, but a lot of them speak, different languages. They be speaking 5, 6 different languages. We
True.
only speak one, and
True.
and we be acting like we better or smarter than them. I know I done travel all over the world.
Do you believe in the saying simplicity is genius?
No. I don't know about that one. I mean, let me say it like this. Everybody, it might be genius to you because, let's say this for example. Say it's a millionaire, a tech guy. He created some whatever app.
Mm-hmm.
He's rich. He's a tech genius.
Mm-hmm.
But when his roof is leaking, he ain't going up there to fix it.
True, he's gonna hire somebody.
Right. And that dude might be a genius at fixing roofs. You know what I'm saying? He's a genius
True.
in his own
It's all
right.
about the information you know.
And what your own genius of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like I could be a genius in science. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't discover the cure for whatever, but my pipes and shit go out the crib. I can't fix that shit. So,
well, I look at it like this. I think that life has, in general, just has very simple, like, instructions.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, and then, of course, there's a lot more complexity to things in life. But I feel like, for the most part, whatever the core belief is, it should be simple. Do you not share the same belief? Do you think it's more complex?
No, I agree with that part.
Like, whatever the core, it should be simple.
Yeah.
It should, like...
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, that's my only thing as far as, like... Well, we gotta get another Rashad Jamal video going.
Let's see, one of them is 10... What is birth and death? Let's watch that.
Oh, shit.
And the first portal that you enter through this realm through is the vagina. Understand that a woman's vagina is actually a portal into this realm for the soul. It's deeper than just, oh, that's a pussy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of goddesses don't even know that. Because you thinking that this is what they teach us in school. They got us believing that motherfuckers have sex, the sperm come out, nigga nut, sperm travel, hit the egg, boom, the baby starts developing, and once the baby starts developing, the baby is a body. They got you believing you a body, so you think the baby is a body. Alright? So you like the baby just a body. So when the baby's developing inside the womb, you think the baby alive. Especially when y'all feel the baby moving and kicking, you like, I was kicking. He kicking. She kicking. No. There's no soul.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
What you are feeling is the weight of the body. Development is the body.
Listen.
They got you believing you a body, so you think the baby is a body. Alright? So you like the baby just a body. So when the baby's developing inside the womb, you think the baby alive. Especially when y'all feel the baby moving and kicking, you like, I was kicking. He kicking. She kicking. No. There's no soul or spirit in that body yet. What you are feeling is the weight of the body moving around in the water, bumping up against you. That soul and that spirit doesn't enter the body of the baby until the moment of conception. That's when her water breaks. That's when your water breaks. If you didn't know. Because they don't teach us this in school. They got you thinking the baby it's just a body inside of you. Remember, you are the soul and the spirit inside of the body. The body just
I would have
right around this
because he's getting in the pocket of spirituality
and science
as far as like, but I believe that the baby that is in the woman is, you know what? I'm not gonna act like I know. Yeah. I gotta do more research. I ain't gonna act like I know.
We need a woman's perspective to really somebody who has a baby.
Yeah,
actually, you know what I'm
because
saying?
It's an interesting question.
Because we really don't know.
Because is the baby alive spiritually in the womb.
Yeah, I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Because people do come out. Everybody got their own personality. They act. You know what I'm saying? So when do your spirit arrive here? Because we know we have a spirit. No matter what religion, what you believe, we all believe that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel, if I was just to give an answer, I feel like because we're spiritual beings already. Conceptually, I feel like not even conceptual because you're talking about at the time of the baby coming out.
Yeah.
But because I'm a spirit, I'm connecting myself with another spirit, right, to create this spiritual being.
Yeah.
So I think just because we're spiritual beings already, that we can't be a spirit being with life in us without a spirit.
I mean that makes sense.
That just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's what makes sense to me.
But let's see. We got to see.
Yeah,
You get
yeah. Maybe he.
Understand the esoteric facts of what you are. So what they taught you was birth is not birth. It's actually your entrance into this realm. You enter through the portal. The portal you enter through is the womb of that mother. Now, once that soul gets here, right? It has a divine contract. That soul has a divine contract and it knows exactly what it's supposed to do the moment it get here. But then it gets corrupted by the parents. We get English and shit, which is, we know that English is a witchcraft language. Now that we know, but we didn't know. But English, all European love languages, witchcraft, but the most powerful language is the English language. It's full of witchcraft. All this shit, witchcraft. That's why the English language has so many words. They sound the same, but got 4 different meanings.
Exactly.
CCC. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like it's just so many of them.
As far as that part.
Right?
See, okay, so what he's saying is because he's saying that there's power in words, right?
Yes.
And the fact that you may be ignorant of the knowledge of the word, but because you still speak the words still have power.
Exactly.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why there's so many words, because they got you thinking you're saying it this way, but in reality, it's another way. Or even if it's not, even maybe when they're trying to do a spell or whatever, doing a ritual, they're saying, you know what I'm saying, the words, whatever. They got 3 different meanings, but they're saying it in the, you know, that meaning at that time.
But see, here's the thing, though. I think that the spirit gives power to the words, right? So in my brain, it works like this: is that in spirit of, I'm meaning well in what I say.
Yeah, like what you're saying and how you're saying, like the intentions behind it, which is true. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right about
But I don't think let's just say, if a man in the early BC days, right, said that the word "see" means death and cursing.
Yeah.
But if we just be like, man, I'm trying to see what we on for the night. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't think because that man said what this word meant that they still have control to say
it means that
exactly.
Yeah,
because it's like,
yeah, we see that with symbols today. Like the Nazi symbol was actually an African symbol for peace. And you know what I'm saying? You would never know that.
So everything is just taken.
Yeah,
so,
it changed to whatever they want it to be.
So that's my only thing, is that his theology may be like coming into the realms and well, that's a whole different video as far as us talking about the words part. Or was he talking about words here?
No, that was on the last one.
Yeah, but yeah, let's try to keep this relevant.
In the English language. And then you using these words and you program and infuse these words into the spirit and soul of that new avatar. which we call a baby. But the first 2 years, you can't really even program that baby. That baby's soul and spirit strong. Once they about 3, 4, then it start getting broken in. By 5, it got to go to school, and they get fully broken in and indoctrinated. So kindergarten was nothing more than them bleaching the soul, the first bleaching of the soul. Because school is nothing but a programming center for the soul. You see what I'm saying?
Do you agree with that?
To limit your thought capacity.
I mean, it's definitely a programming for people.
I think with his perspective on this is that the only thing it lacks is that no man is that smart to execute a plan that works for that long for this period of time.
You ever heard of Willie Lynch? I disagree because his plan shows still fucking working.
Okay, what was the Willie Lynch plan? Just real quick.
To break the slave, he would teach you how to break that slave, and break them down like horses. Put the biggest ones against the biggest, strongest against on the plantation against each other. Put the man against the woman. Bugberry people make the men gay.
But even still, in that reality, even though like there's different ways of enslaving, that's not successful today. There's not people with slaves today, or at least in America.
I mean, people in prison
probably
are technically slaves because of the 13th
Okay.
Amendment, and not to mention the people with the slave mindset.
True, which is valid. But I think what I'm saying is,
It's like 13 or 14.
so like for example, I think there's always going to be traits of evil from that's going to always show in society, but as an organization,
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to continually go from generation to generation to actually stand the test of time.
The modern day police are formed from the slave catchers.
But you think what's happening today.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Think about what's happening today. Like, there's so much change going on.
It is. It definitely is.
There is so much change going on that things can't remain the same.
No.
And there's so many black people, so many diverse groups of people getting in positions of power now.
Yeah.
But to the same degree, like you said earlier, if a person gets too much power, shit, they may just turn evil no matter the color.
And with power, when you in a system that's only let you do so much, it ain't gonna let you bring your people up. It's only gonna let you do for yourself and your family. Yeah, y'all good, but it ain't gonna help the rest of the community.
But it's all relative though. I think
But we can still get
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
get back to the video.
All school ever did was educate us. See what I'm saying? Now go look up the etymology of the word educate. And then you come back and tell me what it tell you. See what I'm saying? Go look up the etymology of the word educate. And then you come back and tell me what Google tell you. See what I'm saying? 2 seconds to do it. It don't take that long.
It don't.
So you can understand that's why etymology powerful. Because as a soul and a spirit, you have to understand the witchcraft that's being cast over us daily. Just with words. Little words. Little words. Little words. So the whole purpose of school is to redirect the soul's mission away from what they came here to do. And they don't just use school, they use the parents. A lot of the parents then felt think about it. When you were a young soul, everybody had dreams of what they wanted to be when they got older. Yes, they did. Every motherfucker, boy, when you was a kid, well, everybody stood up and raised their hand in kindergarten. Nigga, when the teacher said, what you want to be when you grow up, nigga stood up, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a scientist. I want to be this. Niggas want to be. Now look at niggas. Same niggas that stood in kindergarten and was like, I want to be fireman, this and this. How many actually become what they raised their hand and said they wanted to be from their soul as kindergartners? By the time you get to 12th grade in high school, Life then robbed you of your innocence, fam.
Like that.
It's completely gone.
That's what happens.
Hell, some
You
motherfuckers
got the 12,
don't
they
even
went
make it out of
to
high
another
school.
one.
Drop out. I dropped out of high school. See what I'm saying?
Me tripping now.
You feel me? I went back and got my shit, but I dropped out though.
You see?
So that's what I'm saying. What happened to kindergarten? What happened to that soul? You know how many motherfuckers? And it's crazy because it don't just be school. It's society. We talking about the truth about life right now. Let us not forget why we are gathered here today. We talk about the truth about life and death. Let us not forget why we are gathered here today. You know how many young innocent souls get molested as kids in the house? Between kindergarten and 12th grade? Watch their mom strung out on drugs, or watch their mom get beat by their boyfriends, or you know, grew up watching their uncle getting high. You know, since the way society is structured, it is designed to crush that new soul. They're not just using the education system to do it. They're using the everyday life events that they created, our oppressors created, to steer that soul away from its soul contract.
He's saying, though.
I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
I think the only difference possibly between what I believe and what he believes is that I believe that there is a devil. Like, I definitely believe there is 100% a devil, and it's more so the devil's work spiritually than it is an actual group of men or man from the history of time that's doing it. Because I definitely think that there's, in my opinion, I definitely think there are certain things that robs kids of their innocence every single day. 100%.
Yeah.
Like, understand that completely. Like, kids go through some of the hardest. You gotta think, a kid is not in control of their situation. So a lot of times you're gonna experience your most intolerable pain as a kid.
Yeah.
Because you're not in control of the situation at all. You have, you know what I mean?
Or you
No type of leverage.
What you get into it.
Exactly. So I definitely believe that for sure. But the source of it,
But I don't think he necessarily disagree about the devil, because I know he probably think there are a lot of evil deities. It ain't just the devil. You know what I'm saying?
for sure, for sure. I don't. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. For example, in the body of Christ, we say all things work together for the good, right? For the devil, he uses all things to work together for the bad. I think he uses people that are aligned to do evil, But I don't think, because, like, if he uses, like, for example, if the devil uses like 5 people over here and then 5 people over here, just because he uses both of them doesn't mean that these two are conspiracy in between each other.
Okay.
That's what I believe. I don't think that there's not a whole bunch of conspiracy going on that, hey, this group and this group is all tied in my image. I just think that, like, in simple words, just how God has the ability to use men, the devil has the ability to use them too.
Yeah.
So that's my.
And
Let's see where
you live your whole life, right? By the time you get to high school, you done forgot why the fuck you came here. Now you grown. Now all you resorting to is what you learned in religion and what they told you in school. So you feel like, hey, if I could just go get me at least a 9 to 5, shit, settle down, find me a wife, settle down, find me a husband, have me some kids, cool, I made it. That's what most people end up settling for. Facts. By the time they 26, 27, motherfucker like, man, at this point, if I want to find me a good job, give me a good wife, give me a good husband, settle down, have some kids, man. And shit, you know, grow old and then die and then go to heaven and meet Jesus. And then everything gonna be okay from there. That's what you believe life is. That's what we were taught. Facts. You know how many motherfuckers be looking forward to death because life's so fucked up? Nigga be like, man, shit, nigga. Once this shit over with, nigga, I lived a good one, so I know I'm going to meet Jesus. You see?
Bro, you gotta reincarnate.
You said they do you?
No.
They said they do you.
No, I'm serious.
We talk about the soul. We talk about the truth about life and death right now. So now you came here to Earth, aka Planet Kai, on a mission. You entered through a portal called the womb that human beings have programmed the gods to believe is called life. Okay, I repeat. So you entered onto this planet, Kai, aka Earth, through a portal that humans have programmed the gods to believe is a womb or called life.
The reason I put lead gen on a license plate Lamborghini is because the fastest way that I found to 6 figures a month.
All right, so, and we can end it on this, on the 2 minutes. I guess we could go 30 and 30.
Yeah.
30 and 30.
ESPN type shit.
To leave anticipation for the next episode. You mentioned reincarnation.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? What is the process?
Well, I don't know obviously what the process is, but from what I've been learning, what I'm gathering,
What do you believe?
It seems like, as he was speaking, made me think of the talking about soul contracts.
Okay.
We are here. And people say all the time, even if you're not into spirituality or whatever, it's like, I'm here for a reason, right?
Yeah.
People say that all the time, and we are here for a reason.
For sure.
And they say if you don't fulfill your soul contract, you're going to reincarnate here again. You're not going to ascend to, I guess, another realm or go back.
So you don't get another chance.
Oh, you gonna get a chance because this shit.
But it's just like.
But it's you, most likely you're not gonna remember your past lives.
So the what they're saying. So what you're saying is reincarnation, and I'm gonna end it on the explanation.
Some people do remember who they are. Like Rashad Jamal, he says he's Toussaint Louverture reincarnated.
He's who?
Toussaint Louverture, the one of the leaders of the Haitian Revolution. He was actually the general of the French army.
Okay. So that whole process. Now, all of that takes a lot of discovery and being able to learn and find out the information, right?
A lot of quantum physics. Quantum physics explains it scientifically. How this is a light code matrix and we're living on they call Endecker codes.
Okay.
It's like proven science.
Hey man, hey, we got to see this proven science.
We're gonna do it on Twitch one day. We're gonna pull all this up.
Hey bro, that's what we got to do.
Yeah.
We got to get it on the Twitch, man. But hey man, this is different on the podcast.
Yeah.
CJ does it all, man.
Yes, sir.
Did a little review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment too. Make sure you leave some comments for us.
Share, watch it with your family, your cousin, your baby mama side chick. No,
yeah. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? We want to create good conversation amongst everybody, bro. So y'all take care. Have a good day. Let's go.